So you want to start a podcast or finally post more video content, but the mere thought of editing makes you freeze in your tracks. I completely understand that feeling because I used to avoid the editing process for weeks, losing hours to timelines, waveforms, and export settings. The good news is that you absolutely do not need to be a professional editor to get consistent and polished content published. You can record whatever you want today and then let an AI-first workflow turn that long-form talk into ready-to-post clips, captions, and a publishing plan. That is exactly the workflow I want to walk you through today so you can reclaim your time. First, let's clear up one major myth. You do not need expensive cameras or a fancy studio setup to get started. Record on your phone, use Zoom, or use your simple webcam because Vizard works perfectly with whatever long-form footage you already have. If you are doing interviews, just invite your guest like you normally would with a standard meeting link. Record your conversation, do your thing, hang up, and then simply point the software at the file or connect it to your cloud storage. Here is the simple flow I use every week that keeps me consistent without burning through all my free time. Record, upload, edit, tweak, and publish. The real magic lies in three core things that this tool nails better than anything else I have ever tried: auto editing, auto scheduling, and a unified content calendar. It is not just about those three features, but rather how they actually let you stop thinking about micro edits and start focusing on your ideas. Auto-editing viral clips is the ultimate time saver for anyone struggling to keep up with social media demands. Instead of scrubbing through an hour-long file, the software automatically scans your recording and finds high engagement moments like laughs and key topic changes. It turns those moments into vertical, ready-to-post clips, and you can even set your own preferences for clip length. You can even tell it to focus on specific topics by typing a keyword like advice, funny story, or hot take. It is essentially like having a professional editor who is obsessively good at finding the specific parts that people actually want to watch. Compare that to the old way where you had to drop markers manually, export versions, and wonder why only one clip actually performed well. Cheap auto clippers often spit out garbage with irrelevant snippets and bad cropping, but this tool actually respects narrative flow and context. Your shorts will not feel chopped up or artificial, they will feel completely intentional. Next up is the content calendar, which is the single interface where you can see every clip and schedule posts across all platforms. Want 3 shorts out this week, an Instagram reel on Tuesday, and a LinkedIn snippet for Friday? You just drag, drop, and set times. There is no need to download lots of files or reformat sizes in a dozen different tools ever again. The calendar shows you exactly what is queued, published, or needs attention, so you actually stick to a consistent rhythm. Then there is the auto schedule feature, which truly transforms content creation from a chaotic hobby into a reliable system. Tell the system how often you want clips posted, and it will automatically schedule your generated clips to fill those time slots. You can review suggestions, swap in specific clips you prefer, or simply let it run on autopilot for the entire week. If you are a one-person show trying to stay visible, this alone is worth it, because we all know that consistency equals growth. Let me be real about the alternatives, because some tools focus only on recording but leave you stuck editing for hours. Others are just glorified render farms that stitch things together but give you zero control over which parts are actually meaningful. And there are auto clip apps that charge per clip or produce poor quality captions and awkward, jarring crops. This solution skips those compromises by finding the right moments and formatting them perfectly for each platform. One of my favorite bits is how highly customizable the clips are before you officially hit the publish button. It generates a selection of vertical videos complete with suggested captions, relevant hashtags, and thumbnail frames. You can preview each clip in different aspect ratios, like 9:16 for TikTok, 1:1 for Instagram, or 16:9 for YouTube. You can nudge the crop, reposition your captions, and rewrite the caption text if you really want to own your brand voice. It keeps the human in the loop where it matters most, while effectively automating all the boring, busy work. Captions are automatic too, and they are fully editable if you ever need to make a quick change. You get a full transcript of your episode, and you can simply click into any moment to see the exact text. Want to remove a sentence or cut an intro? You just delete the text like you are editing a document. It is intuitive and non-destructive, meaning you can experiment with your content without any fear of messing things up. Audio cleanup is another game changer, as it balances levels and brings clarity to even basic phone recordings. It helps make your voice tracks listenable and professional for social media audiences. I record a 1-hour conversation every Tuesday, and in the past that meant an entire afternoon of editing. Now I upload, click generate, and it spits out a set of clips, usually picking 4 for my various platforms. The clips often outperform the manually edited ones I used to agonize over because the AI finds emotionally charged moments. There is also a teamwork angle, allowing your team to jump into the same calendar and suggest edits or approve clips. No more sending giant files over email or messaging platforms just to get a simple sign-off. You might be thinking, does this make content feel robotic? Not at all. You still choose the narrative, tweak the text, pick thumbnails, and provide the human context that drives connection. Automation handles the grunt work so you can focus on the creative decisions that actually move the needle for your brand. If you are comparing platforms, this solution lives right in the intersection of intelligent clipping and a solid posting pipeline. To get started, record a single episode, upload it, let it generate your clips, and tweak them to match your tone. Do that for a month and you will have a consistent library of evergreen short-form content being posted automatically. So yes, you can absolutely start making video content today even if you have zero editing skills. Record with whatever you have, let the AI find the best parts, and put your content creation on autopilot. It is the difference between hoping people find your content and actually giving them a consistent reason to show up. If you have questions about how to set up your workflow, drop a comment below and I will walk you through it. Go record something right now and do not let editing paralysis stop your creative ideas from being shared with the world. With the right tools, your show can scale into a real audience without you spending every weekend stuck in an editing suite.